Hello everyone, this is Padmini. In this video, have a look into 5 awesome Java codes that bring up object-oriented programming concepts through life. Each example shows real-world applications of classes, objects, and method interactions. The first Java program stimulates a basic library borrowing system. It defines 3 main classes. The library member represents a member with an ID, name, and a borrowing limit of 5 books. It checks if the member can borrow and updates the count when borrowing. The book stores the book's title and contains a book copy object representing the physical copy. The book copy tracks whether the copy is taken and by whom. For this Java program, the output is a member named Thirumala borrows design patterns in Java. The system marks the book copy as taken and confirms the borrowing through console messages. The second Java program stimulates a library book renewal process using a layered architecture. The flow of execution in main class creates a library boundary object, calls renew book with a member ID and book title. In library boundary acts as an user interface boundary between the user and the system, delegates the renewal request to the library book renewal controller. In library book renewal controller handles the request logic displaying borrowed books and calls book selected from library book register. In library book register stimulates finding the book, checks if the book is reserved. If reserved, prints an apology and denies renewal. If not reserved, calls book update to renew it and updates the member's borrowing. Book stores the book title and reservation status. Update prints a message that the book has been renewed. In library member holds member ID information. For this Java code, the output is displaying borrowed books. Book Java programming has been renewed. Member borrowing record update for 1991. Renewal confirmed. The third Java program models a simple travel planning scenario where a client interacts with a travel agent. The flow of execution is in main class creates a client object, calls the plan method. In client prints that the client has started planning travel, creates a travel agent object, sets eternity to define the trip, calls calculate route to stimulate finding the best route, destroys the travel agent object by assigning null. Prints that the travel agent is destroyed after planning. In travel agent set eternity prints the chosen travel plan, calculate route stimulates route calculation and prints a completion message. For this Java code, the output is client starts planning travel, eternity set Hyderabad to Delhi, calculating optimal travel route calculation completed, travel agent object is destroyed after planning. The fourth Java program stimulates a simple course registration system with separate classes for the client registration form manager, student and course. The flow of execution is in main class creates a client object and calls its plan method. In client creates a registration form object calls submit course selection twice. First for Alice registering for CS 101, then for Bob registering for Math 202. In registration form holds a registration manager object, submit course selection, creates a new student with the given name, creates a new course with the given course code, calls manager add course with both. In registration manager add course print a confirmation message registering student name for course code. In student stores the student's name, provides a get name method. In course stores the source code, provides a get course code method. In this Java code, the output is registered Alice for course CS101, registered Bob for course Math 202. The fifth Java program stimulates a library book renewal process using multiple classes arranged in layers. The flow of execution is in main method creates a library boundary object, calls renew book M2024 data structures. In library boundary prints that the user initiated the renewal, delegates the request to library book renewal controller. In library book renewal controller creates a library member object for M2024, calls find member borrowing, displays the borrowing list, calls book selected to pick the data structures book, checks if the book is reserved, if reserved prints an apology and stop. If not registered, calls book update, calls library book registered, calls library member update member borrowing, prints renewal confirmed to user interface. In library book register stimulates finding the members borrowed list, stimulates selecting a book, confirms the renewal after successful processing. In eternities book holds title and reservation status, updates when renewed. Library member holds member ID, updates borrowing record. For this Java code, the output is user initiates a book renewal, fetching borrowing records for M20, M4, renewal successful for book data structures, book renewal confirmed, members borrowing record updated, renewal confirmed to user interface. Here is the end of the video. Thank you.